My lovers, Capricorn Nation, and their lovers, welcome to your March 2020 astrological sign update. Now, remember when you're watching these readings for love, Capricorn, or whoever's watching, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa. And especially when it comes to twins, it can even be mirrored. So it's always good to watch these readings twice, once for your person and then for yourself, especially when it comes to what they're healing, because often twins, high level soulmates, are processing the same issues, just on different levels of awareness. Okay, Capricorn, thank you for putting up with me, and I'm really sorry for the delay in your reading. By now, most of you know that my dad had a heart attack last week, so I've been crazy with that, I'm just exhausted right now. So all of you who have been caregivers, if you've ever been caregivers, kudos to you. It is not easy. It's absolutely exhausting. And my dad isn't the best of patients, but he's my pops. So anyway, let's get into this reading. All right, so I provide support for twin flames and higher level soulmates. So if you're single and looking, these readings may not resonate for you, okay? Just letting you know that. So there's no need to come in the comments and all that shit. No. This is my job. This is what I'm here to do, provide support, right? All right, so let's have a look at what's going on. So we start by building a profile of your person. Just having a holistic view of who they are. And we start with a message from the higher self. So what does the higher self want you to know? Well, the higher self wants you to know that this person knows. Okay? They know that this is soul connection. They know this is two bodies but one soul. They know this is some kind of eternal love shit going on. Okay? I think, though, that right now they're receiving some kind of heavy karmic lesson or spiritual lesson at this time. And you're very much part of that facilitation. You guys have this contract with each other, because this is 5-5, and 5-5 is a very the vibration of the Hierophant twice. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, but there's definitely this soul lesson that's going on, and I feel like you are also learning some kind of lesson here as well when we see these Hierophant numbers twice. So I'm gonna pull cards and clarify. I'm just getting out the cards at this point in time. Let us look at their emotional body, or what they may be feeling, not necessarily related to you. This is my emotional intelligence deck. Okay. Let's see the emotional body. What are they feeling? Well, they are feeling motivated, okay? Whatever is happening, whatever they're learning, whatever karma they're receiving, they're feeling motivated. Motivated to do what? We're going to find out when we clarify. We're asking Spirit now, what are they healing? What are they healing? And usually this is something that you might have to look at, or you may have cycled through already. Let's have a look. The Wounded Warriors deck here. We have Greed. Now this is and it's so strange, because this particular wounded, things that need to be healed, negative aspect, is very much associated with Capricorn that is out of balance. And a Capricorn that is ill-dignified or out of balance is usually in this kind of energy, because Capricorn is all about the achievement, the wealth, the status, the privilege. Okay, so in fact, my gold digger card in this deck is the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus and Capricorn, we share that, right? When we are out of balance, we can be deep in the material world and only for the material world. But it looks like this is what your person is healing right now. Okay. I think in the past they may have been motivated by greed, but I feel like now they're motivated by love. This is what they're healing. I think they're learning a big lesson about being using, or rather, yeah, using the material world as, you know, that security net, but it's rarely a false sense of security. And I think your person's learning that now. I think they may have even chosen another Capricorn, maybe because of material considerations. So this is a hard lesson that they are learning at this time. Let's see what they're experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey. It's my twin spirit stack here. Woo. Yeah, they're operating in their shadow side, or rather they could be doing shadow work at this point in time. So we're going to pull cards on that. They're not being their best self, and I think it's because they're having a tough time from what we're seeing here. We're going to get a message about what's happening in their family dynamic right now. Now, if your person has their own family, we're probably going to get a message about that. If not, we'll probably get a message about the family that they grew up with. And I'm going to be using this Family Feud deck, which was created by our soul sister Tiffany. So I'm going to put some information about getting this deck in the description box. 160 cards. And it's been so on point. So let's get 2 cards. What's happening in their family dynamic right now? Ooh. Transmuting generational chains. So this is all about ancestral karma, ancestral healing. All right. So this is the shadow work that they are doing right now. And I feel like it is motivated. It is, why am I saying motivated? I think it's related to this greed energy. This is what they're healing, not just for themselves, but their family line. Right now, they're walking by faith and not by sight. I think your person are getting a lot of intuitive nudges about what they're meant to be doing. Okay. So if they're not deeply spiritual, they're definitely getting some sort of downloads, whether it's in a dream state or maybe they're finding a lot of solace, maybe in religion or some kind of spiritual belief. But right now, their faith in spirit is being restored, okay, by whatever's happening to them. This is the karmic lesson that they are learning, to have trust and faith in spirit, in the universe. So we're going to pull cards and see what else is there. Now we're going to get a message from their 3D self. Let's see what their 3D self wants to let us know. What does that 3D self wants us to know? We have a few months from now. So we're going to figure out what's going to happen a few months from now when we clarify the cards. So let's get into this. All right. Spirit, why'd you give us this soul connection card with those 2 5s up there? What's this about? Okay, we have a 9 of Wands in reverse. Right now, it looks like your person might be feeling quite vulnerable. Let's see why. Why are they feeling vulnerable? All right. They might be releasing some kind of third party. And they're releasing some kind of third party because they're recognizing this connection that they have with you. And they want to give you the solid offer. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Virgo here. Yeah, they've made a choice. Look, we have the Lovers in reverse. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a while yet before your person shows up in your reality. Because right now, they're dealing with some drama. Another 5. They are going through it. Now, 5s are all about challenge and change. It's the reason why we do so much soul growth in the 5s is because it's tough. That's where we learn those karmic lessons, and they're usually hard lessons to learn. It's always a rainy day when you're in the 5s. Okay, so this is where they're at right now. All right, they're learning these spiritual lessons, and I really do think it's because of what their motivations in the past. I really do think this person may have chosen someone else. They didn't choose love. They may have chosen the material world, and now it looks like they're paying dearly for it. So whatever is happening is bringing them back into balance, okay? They may have been in that Queen of Pentacles in reverse or that King of Pentacles in reverse, only considering the piggy bank, okay? The material world. But now it looks like they're releasing a third party or releasing some kind of toxic energy, healing their heart. But I think it's made them quite vulnerable because they no longer have the armor that their greed, their money, you know, the brands, that kind of thing would have provided them. They've been stripped bare by spirit. And this is how they're able to recognize this love now, recognize the soul connection from whatever's happened to them. And look, underneath the deck is 5 of Cups. All right, so it's fives. They're in the fives. A lot of the regret, shame, grief for the past. Some of them might be drinking, trying to drown their sorrows here. Okay, might be using other substances, but transformation is here for this person, whether they like it or not. Now, they are motivated by what and to do what? Let's see. Ooh. They've been following their intuition here. Look, we have the moon. Some of you guys deal with a Cancer or Pisces. And they're motivated to choose a different direction. Why? What's happened? See, they've been hurt. They've been hurt. Your person, it looks like they're coming out of some sort of abusive situation. Okay? Someone who may have misused their power. Now, the King of Wands, when he's upright, he's a warmonger, he's a strategist, he's a guy that leads everybody into war, but not without a plan. He also leads from his heart space, and he also leads from his connection to spirit. All right? He's the entrepreneur. He's the guy this is the action guy, very passionate. In reverse, we're talking about a karmic who is very argumentative, quarrelsome. They got anger issues. This is a karmic as well that most likely to abuse their spiritual gifts, most likely to abuse their physical power. This is a karmic that's most likely to do some kind of financial abuse or financial maneuvering so that they can be in control of a relationship. So it looks like this is what's happening right now. They are seeing their situation for what it really is. There's no longer any illusion, and it looks like they are just, I think it's a kind of shock and awe situation right now. And this is what's motivating them to go down a different path. They're dealing with some kind of distorted feminine in their life, and distorted feminine energy that is codependent, is clingy, it's abusive. So this could be a caregiver, because I did start off talking about my father. So it could be why am I saying caregiver? Yes, a caregiver from their childhood. So maybe even especially a mother energy might come through here. Okay, this could be the mother of their children. It doesn't have to be a female. It's just the energy. But whoever they're with, it looks like this person has been abusing their power over them and trying to manipulate and control your person. And they got in this situation, whatever they've gotten in this situation, because of greed. They were greedy. Let's see what this is all about. 5 of Swords. Yeah, they were engaging. They sabotaged this connection and in turn sabotage themselves. And all the 5s have come out. All the 5. No, we just need a 5 of Pentacles to appear. Okay? They sabotaged this connection because they were staying in some kind of comfort zone. And that comfort zone had a lot to do with material wealth. They went after some kind of false sense of security. But it looks like Spirit quickly dismantled that. And now their comfort zone is not so comfortable at all. But this is karma. This is Spirit refining them for the real relationship. Yeah, they weren't being true to themselves or their emotions or their authentic truth. Okay, they stifled all that down and went after the material world. So this is the karmic lesson that they're learning right now, to follow their heart and to choose love. I do feel like this is part of an ancestral pattern. Okay, people marrying for love, maybe people even doing some kind of arranged marriage in the loose sense of the word. You know, marriages of convenience, marriages that make sense on paper. Okay, because you know the figures add up. But now they're learning to set a new template where people are true to themselves and really stand in their emotional authenticity. Now, they are operating in their shadow side, or they might be doing shadow work. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, they weren't getting it. They weren't getting that higher perspective. Okay? They were being resistant to spirit. But it looks like they're reaping a lot of karma right now. I think that they're feeling quite hopeless. In whatever situation that they're in, they're realizing this is not it. Three of Swords in reverse. They're releasing it. Whatever third party it is, it might have even been a job. Okay, they're releasing this energy and they're choosing something that they love. They're tired of the drama. They're tired. They're tired, and I think whatever they thought was stable turned out to be the most unstable thing that they've ever invested in. So they're learning some powerful lessons here, but it's not just for themselves. It is for their ancestral line. All the things that their ancestors or the generations that came before them have been bound by, your person is breaking these chains. And when we heal ourselves, we heal 7 generations behind us that came before us and the 7 generations that will come. So it sets a new template for the lineage. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, in this family line, there is a heavy energy of codependency. Whether that is addictions in terms of substances, because we did see that. Maybe sex addictions, you know, staying in relationships that were toxic because people are afraid to move out of a comfort zone. Going into relationships that, you know, weren't about love. All of it. Your person's transmuting all of this. They were chosen to bring this line back into balance. To establish the 10 of Cups, because they've been in the 10 of Pentacles reverse for a long time. And this is the dysfunctional family. This is a narcissistic family. Now, this is also a card of divorce. So your person, they could be doing that by, you know, going through some kind of divorce proceedings, because look, the 8 of Cups is also here. Your person walking away. And it says, walk by faith, not by sight. So that right now, they are going against everything that they have been taught. Whatever is toxic in their life, they're listening to spirit and they are transforming. It may be slow transformation, but it's happening. And they've been inspired to do this by spirit. Spirit saying, hey, time to love yourself. Get out of that shit. Leave that codependency behind. You're not happy. Sun card in reverse. Time to move in a different direction. Now, Spirit saying something's going to happen a few months from now. Let's see what that is. What is that? What's going to happen a few months from now? We have stay safe. That seems like a comfort zone to me. We have 6 of Pentacles. That's more karma. And we have the 3 of Cups. I still think that this person may be with a third party. Still trying to hold on to a comfort zone. Yep. I'll get one more card, but that's what I think that's going to happen. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I pulled another card. Spirit saying they're no longer going to be investing in this. Either that, or if they continue to hold on, there's going to be some kind of big financial fallout. And that's going to destroy their comfort zone forever. So it looks like a few months from now, they stop investing in this relationship. I do think it's a relationship. Could be a job. It could be a job. Whatever it is that's been holding them back, Whatever it is that they chose over you, it looks like they stop investing. Look, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here. For some of you, they may still hold on, but then they're going to have a tower moment, especially with their finances, which apparently is pretty precious to your person. Let's see if we get a confirmation of that message when we look at the last set of cards, which is usually their actions towards you within a month's time. Let's see if we get a confirmation. All right, let's look at their heart space energy where you're concerned, Capricorn. When they think about you and they think about this connection, where's their heart at? I just want to thank the lovely Mitsumi for sending me this amazing deck. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. So that's releasing conflict, especially mental conflict, and that's ending self-sabotage. Beautiful. All right, so when they think about you and this connection, what's going on in their heart space, Capricorn, whoever's watching? Oh, my God. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is them feeling trapped in some sort of situation that they have absolutely no passion for. Okay, and they just feel absolutely conflicted. I think there's a lot of conflict in their life generally, but they still feel conflicted about moving on. They still feel conflicted about standing in their power and manifesting a new beginning. And let us find out why. Spirit, why is this Ace of Wands in reverse? Three of Wands. Yeah, they're frustrated in some kind of third-party situation, and yet they're not doing anything about it. Yeah, they're trying to prevent some kind of tower from falling. Aries and Scorpio energy here. So there's something that they heavily invested in and they don't want it all to crumble. Okay, so that's where the conflict comes in. They're ready to move on, but at the same time, they don't want to lose everything that they will have put their time, effort, and energy in. So that's why they're here, feeling conflicted, feeling powerless, okay, feeling trapped. So part of them thinks that they can't do anything about their circumstance, and the other part of them wants to release some kind of third party. And it just generates drama, because remember, our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. And if our inner world is in conflict and your person's inner world is in conflict, then they will only attract conflict and drama to themselves. They feel trapped. I think they feel bound to you, but it looks like they feel bound to another situation as well. Yeah. And this is what's delaying this Two of Cups connection from connecting. That's the delay there. They know that you are the Ten of Cups, but there's a delay because they are still there choosing a toxic situation. Something that they built with somebody else. They want to move on. They want to be authentic, but they're codependent. But everything that is happening is supposed to be happening, because this is the way that they transmute the karma. Remember, especially if your person is a twin, you take on the template of your family and then you transmute it. So it looks like they're still in that programming and very much feeling trapped. But you know what? Only them can free themselves. You can't do anything about that. They have to find the fortitude. So how are you blocking this connection, Capricorn? We're going to focus on our circle of control. How are you blocking this connection? We have the Queen of Swords reverse. Well, you're not speaking your truth, okay? And it looks like there's some kind of a lax boundaries that may be happening right now. You may have turned even stone cold on this person. This person don't even know what the hell you're thinking or how you feel, because maybe you just locked your bloody heart off. You're just tired of it all. So we have Queen of Swords in reverse. Cold. Maybe even bitter with everything that has happened. But there's definitely this message. You're not speaking your full truth, and there's some kind of a lax boundaries. How are you blocking this connection? And as long as you aren't speaking your truth, remember the divine feminine energy grounds the energies, especially the healing energies for the connection. As long as you are not speaking your truth and have lax boundaries, guess what this person's going to be doing? Okay then. Just saying. How are we blocking this connection? We have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you're a bit emotionally unstable right now as well. Maybe you are also waffling back and forth as to what you want. Maybe you also go through cycles or bouts where you feel stuck and you want to move on, or you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your intuition, you're doubting this journey. And when we're in that sort of mindset, okay, remember we manifest from our thoughts and feelings. So as long as we're there in doubt and we're unsure, we can't manifest anything. We're just confusing the universe right now. How are you blocking this connection? Okay. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're not expressing your love. You're not expressing your feelings. You're not showing them shit. This person doesn't even know how you feel right now. They don't know how you feel. You're giving them that Capricorn bitch face right now. They don't know how you feel. They think that you are done. And it doesn't look like you're operating from your heart space right now. I think you're being very protective of yourself, and maybe rightfully so, because it looks like this person did a lot of bullshit. But this is blocking the flow of energy in the connection, okay? Alrighty. So based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Looks like they might still be living a lie. We're going to see. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, still there with a third party. And we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I think it's gonna start off with them doing their usual self, pretending to be happy, not showing the world how they really feel inside. They might be there partying, trying to forget about the world and trying to numb out, basically. Do the things that they do in order to numb out. But it looks like at the end of the day, at least within a month's time, some kind of cycle of pain is going to be over. And the Ten of Swords, it moves to the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning based on truth. So they're going to be we call it in Trinidad, we call it gallerying themselves. They're going to be gallerying themselves. That means parading themselves, a lot of bravado. They're fine, okay? They're going to be doing a lot of that. So expect to see a lot of that on social media. But within a month's time, it looks like something is going to come crashing down. And it's going to be the end. They're going to be backstabbed. They're going to be betrayed. And they're going to be betrayed because they're betraying themselves. And remember, whatever you're vibrating in, this is what you're going to attract. So as long as you're betraying yourself and your feelings, what you're going to attract is betrayal and backstabbing people. So that is going to be them. What is the advice for you? What's the advice? And I'm really loving these cards. I want to thank Christina A for giving these cards to us. They're absolutely amazing. It says inspiration. So Spirit's saying right now, okay, you need to focus on yourself. And there's some kind of creative idea that's coming in for you that's going to make you quite abundant. Look at all the beautiful flowers. This is someone who's the Empress energy. And look, we have bees here. Okay, that's all about working hard and teamwork. So there's something that Spirit wants you to bring into this 3D reality whilst you are holding space for this person and the experience that they are going through. All right, so let's have a look. Card number 3. It says inspiration. It says, so right now Spirit wants you to pay attention to the inspirational ideas that are coming to you. It says, an idea has captured your attention or will do so very soon. It may be a grand vision or a vague sense of something that could be. You are being encouraged to accept the vision, the idea, or the inspiration as it is important to your creative and spiritual growth. Also, know it is possible. The bee is bringing you healing medicine wisdom from nature to aid the message of the oracle of inspiration. The bee is a powerful spirit totem. Bees are able to fly with wings that are significantly small in proportion to their heavier bodies. They can do so because of the sheer speed with which their wings move. Your idea, even if it seems like a big, substantial plan, but that might be difficult to get off the ground and up and running, can succeed. You will attract great helpers to you, and the earth will support the success of this project, idea, or vision, because it is about helping the greater good, as well as your own growth and development. When the Earth Mother lends you nature wisdom to support your healing and growth, you know that you have an exceptionally powerful ally at your cause. Let this bring you confidence. If you have also drawn the After the Storm card, consider this message amplified. When an inspiration comes from the greater creative intelligence of the universe, even when it makes itself known as an idea coming through a human source, all that is needed to bring it into being will be available to you at the right time. For the human channel of the idea, it is just a matter of being open, receptive, trusting, and enthusiastic about what has come through. Everything required for each step will be naturally attracted to support the process, to support the success of the project according to divine timing. The healing process below will help you manifest the support needed for your inspiration to take flight. This oracle also comes with a message that you are a vehicle for inspiration. You are meant to think and do things differently. You are capable of receiving fresh ideas that are not so out there or different that they stop being practical, helpful, and wonderful. You are being asked to avoid a trap of doubt in your ideas are special or interesting enough. Your inspiration comes direct from the universal creative source, and you are being asked to believe and recognize the signature of great intelligence within your inspirational ideas and creative urges and to act accordingly. To sum this up, this card indicates that sweet success, like abundant honey, is coming your way through your commitment to and the development of an idea that you already have or will soon receive. See it through to the end. Believe. Okay? So Spirit is saying they are giving you an inspirational idea right now. You're going to feel it. And Spirit is saying there's a lot of abundance that you can ground for yourself. The resources and people available to you to bring this idea into being. Now, there's a healing process here. So you can listen to it first, and if you resonate, then you can do it. So it says, place your hands in prayer position at your heart, or lay them in your lap with palms facing upwards in a gesture of receiving. And then you're going to say aloud, may my inspired idea be blessed by the creative intelligence and love of this universe. May the perfection of divine timing govern the unfolding of this idea into its most beautiful and fulfilling form. May this idea attract the most nourishing people, situations, and opportunities so that it may live out its destiny to make a positive contribution to the world. Through sacred genius, love, and grace, so be it. And then say to yourself, I commit myself, body, heart, mind, and soul to that which will illuminate me with golden inspiration and uplift me and those around me with love. I am open to receive all the support and protection needed to truly honor this commitment. So be it. So my loves, right now Spirit is saying concentrate on you. Concentrate on what is coming through to you and for you, okay? Because it looks like there's some kind of creative idea that's going to pop up into your mind, and Spirit wants you to see this into being. Spirit wants you to birth this, okay? And if it's one person that can birth something into the 3D reality and make a success of it, it is you, Capricorn. All right, my loves. So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.